Live on the Zone, September 14th, Canelo versus Berlanga. A legendary boxing rivalry, Mexico against Puerto Rico.
You're gonna feel so much pain.
Canelo has been destructive through the division, with win after win after win.
You will see.
But a fearless Berlanga is ready and coming for all the belts, unbeaten and hungry. On Mexican Independence Weekend, Canelo versus Berlanga, September 14th, live on The Zone with English and Spanish commentary. Buy now at thezone.com.
You look at Arum, yeah? Bob Arum is the coldest guy, right? He would slag you off to your face, yeah? And do a deal with you 5 minutes later. And that's how you got to be in this game. It's a horrible game. Business. So you got to just keep your head. And at the end of the day, I don't care what he says. If there's a fight to be made, if there's money to be made, if there's an opportunity for a fighter, I'm all in. I don't care who it is. Whether it's Leonard, Al, Oscar, Bob. That's just how it is. And you see, Turkey Al Sheikh, who's come in and kind of been the middleman, he's helping mend some of those relationships. We're never all going to get on. But if you continue to work together, I always said to Louis de Cubas and those guys, there's a lot of opportunities between Matchroom and PBC fighters. And if you keep it in-house, sometimes, I think you can limit what you do, but everybody also wants to be number one. And not from an ego perspective, you've got to do the best for your broadcaster. And you want to keep the fights on your platform. But now you're seeing more this fight. It's on Amazon, it's on The Zone. You open it up to more platforms, sometimes you get more buyers. And I think Canelo's a big favourite in this fight. But I've got to say, the kid Berlanga's coming with big balls. And he's so confident, and we're in Vegas to roll the dice. It's a big gamble, but they don't even think it's a gamble. One of these days, Canelo's going to get old.
It won't be Saturday
night. If it
night.
happens on Saturday, then I'm jumping all over you in there on Saturday night.
The last third of the fight. So what
how was the first meeting between you guys?
He put one in my bank. I was like,
these two are going to come out
very
aggressive.
Badu Jack against James DeGale. Yeah. But we've just been meeting. I sang for him. You know what I mean? I sang for him.
For over a decade.
It's never beef is beef, and people know what beef is. It's all competition. It's all it is. He thinks that he's the best at what, and it's like, no, you're not coming to the States and taking over because we got this, and this. Just competition. That's all it is. Never personal.
Became atop the marquee for more than a decade. For Edgar Berlanga, though, he's hungry.
There's rumors of Tank potentially fighting in November. Shakur scheduled to fight Joe Cordina. Are we ever going to see you two get together and make that fight happen, the fight that everybody wants to see?
Tank will be back before the end of the year. We're looking at a couple guys right now, but he'll be back before the end of the year. As it relates to the Shakur Stevenson fight, Tank wants him. But it's all about the timing of everything. All about the timing.
I feel that we've got a two-fight plan with Shakur. Hopefully extends Joe Cordina, Zepeda in February. I think that Tank against Shakur is one of the biggest fights in the sport. I think Tank is so exceptional. It's going to take someone as good as Shakur to give him a real fight. And I love that fight. I love that.
What? Shakur can't beat Tank.
I disagree.
He beat all the other fighters.
I disagree.
He can't beat Tank.
I disagree.
Tank
loses rounds.
Tank decides to do what he wants to in certain fights.
Me and you could have a big bet on that fight.
Most definitely.
I think Shakur's the man to beat him.
Shakur cannot Tank. He's a very good fighter. A lot of respect for him, what he's done in the ring. Got a good team around him, but he can't Tank. Can't beat Tank.
I disagree with you on that.
Can't beat Tank.
Your point when it comes to making a big fight with Tank is you feel like the opponent has to draw a certain amount at the box office. How close or how far away is Shakur from that moment?
I don't want to get into those details. I mean, obviously, he's won every fight that he's had in the ring, but the business is always different. We all know what Tank brings to the table. Tank, every time he comes out, you get this. So he's going to keep on doing what he's doing. Inevitably, those two will meet in the ring. It will happen. It will definitely happen.
I agree with you. I'll say something about Shakur. His fire has been dampened for a long time by people that knew he was going. Right? He did a big gate in Newark. He was the highest rated fight on ESPN this year. Shakur does big numbers, but they didn't want to tell everyone that he does big numbers. If we keep building him and he comes up against a commercial giant like Tank, Shakur against Tank is one of the great all-American fights and one of the biggest fights in boxing.
He's got some of the mainstream media starting to talk, whether it's good or bad.
I haven't had. Again, he's a good fighter. He's a good fighter. What more you want me to say? He's a good fighter. He just can't beat Tank.
I think your guy needs challenges because he's that good.
He challenges himself.
There's nobody who's out there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now Las Vegas, get ready.